Right, everybody, Manchester United won, Chelsea won. This is the match reaction. Listen, on the whole, I think a good result there. At least we didn't lose the game. It was a draw. I mean, Chelsea vs Manchester United is the most drawn game in Premier League history. It's one step forward, two steps back is something I would say. Ultimately, we won the game 5-2. You're expecting a bounce-back performance. Yes, Chelsea is a more difficult opponent than the game during the week against Leicester, but it still was another opportunity for 3 points, and 3 points which I thought we could have got. We look at that chance right at the end for Bruno Fernandes skying it over the bar. You look at that opportunity where United could have prevented that goal for Chelsea. It was just sloppy. As soon as we go and score, we go and concede again. Ultimately, 3 points. It's 2 points dropped there. I think there were some very good individual performances. This is a very good performance for Ruud to build on. He'll probably take the draw. He's got 2 more games left as United manager. But Chelsea didn't really offer enough. I think it was a first half that was very balanced. Chelsea were very, very dominant at times. United were dominant as well. I don't think our midfield was that open. I think we did have chances in that first half where we should have scored. Rashford hitting the bar, but it was a game that for me was really, really balanced. Chelsea, they grew into the game. They were getting more gaps in midfield. I thought United weren't strong at all in terms of being dominant. I think we could have shown a little bit more fight, a little bit more determination, but ultimately we get the draw. And we move on to the next game. But in terms of individual performances and as a team, I thought the team, it was very, very solid. We could have done better to get the goals. I think defensively, very, very sound. The goal from Manchester United is a very, very good goal. I don't know who we're marking off the corner. Is another goal conceded from a set piece, but we didn't do enough then. And it was a great goal by Caicedo. No one's stopping that. I haven't seen the goal back again to really analyse what went on. Obviously, the players are going to be frustrated. I think they did enough defensively to kind of get a win, but attacking wise, there was nothing to show, to be honest, from Manchester United. If you looked at, we got 3 points from this game, it would have been absolutely massive for us, but obviously we couldn't get that. As I said, I thought Mazraoui was the man of the match. He was absolutely fantastic. I thought Mazraoui in that defence, left back position, hasn't really played there a lot for United, but the last 3 games he's filled in there was absolutely fantastic. Every duel it looked like he won. He was up and down the pitch. I think there was moments where Garnacho's decision making, who I'll talk about, wasn't good enough, but I thought Mazraoui was fantastic at doing his job. He was constantly up and down the pitch, defensive duels, one-on-one, and he looks like a very, very good player at that left back role. I'm very very, very happy with his performance as a United fan. I think he's an absolute bargain for £12 million or 30 or however much it was. He's an absolutely fantastic player and someone I'm very, very happy to have at the club. His performance was sublime today. In terms of other players, I thought De Ligt, I thought defensively we were very, very good. Onana, very few good saves made. But I think you got to look at this game as it was an opportunity to get 3 points and one that United lost. It wasn't a convincing performance. I think we went out there and certainly didn't get battered, which is a positive. Many Chelsea fans were very, very confident going into the game, seeing it online. Like, nothing has changed ultimately from the game. Nothing has changed from the last game and from Erik ten Hag took over, but this was that chance to change it. But yeah, I thought great point. We move on. As I said, I thought Garnacho was a bit concerning. I don't think his performance was great today. His decision making was off. He didn't look confident. Yes, him and Rashford switching all the time on the right and the left isn't beneficial, but for me, he should have scored. And his decision making was better. Obviously, the penalty that we had was a very good penalty. Great penalty decision won by Højlund. And another great opportunity there. But other than that, we simply just didn't offer enough to get the 3 points, which I thought we should have and could have done. For Manchester United, it was very, very disappointing. I think Ruud, listen, going into the next game, it's a game in the Europa League we should be winning against PAOK. But yeah, Mazraoui was for me our best player. I think the biggest problem is the front line. Scoring goals is a big issue. Mazraoui is man of the match, and how many times have we said that already? Mazraoui was our best player, put a shift right to the end. That's all that's going on online. Mazraoui. I think that the one big Garnacho just should have passed it to Mazraoui. I'm seeing that clip back. That was honestly embarrassing. That Chelsea could have scored on that counter attack. In terms of positives, I thought we kept I thought our whole back line was very, very good. And I thought our front line massively let us down. That was the issue. We kept Cole Palmer quiet, who was their threat. I thought Mazraoui did one with good in his duels. I think as an attacking unit for Manchester United, we just didn't offer enough. And that was the issue for Manchester United, not doing enough. I thought Ugarte in midfield, yes, he did get that yellow card, so it was more careful, but I think he had a good performance today. Mazraoui did a very good job, but listen, Garnacho for me wasn't the greatest performance. Listen, Ruud van Nistelrooy's team still unbeaten. I think the decision making, you look at the one where Xerxes running through the goal, running through, he just didn't have that pace. I think if that's Højlund, he probably scores that. So that is a disappointing then, limiting factors again, but minor things which I thought we could have got points. A few positives, but very, very frustrating. It's just a frustrating result. You look at the stats from the game. I think the referee was shocking, by the way, but if you look at the stats from the game, 46 to 54% possession. We had more expected goals. We had more shots on target. We had more big chances. We missed 3 of our big chances that we created. In terms of shots on target, 4 on target. I think we definitely did enough. We had 2 expected goals for the game and we came out with 1. Listen, it's a draw. In terms of where we are in the table, we are... Listen, Chelsea move up to 5th, United in 13th, 10 games played, 12 points. Listen, you look at this game as an opportunity to kind of catch up. If we won today, we would have been 3 points off the top 4. Look at that as a very big missed opportunity. But listen, United are a team that's missed the most chances in the league. And ultimately, you have to look at that as a point of we're just not doing good enough in the final third. And Ruud really, because as a team, I think we're decent defensively. Yes, we conceded the goal. It was from a set piece, but I think attack is not doing good at the moment. Defence is doing all right. It's the same old Manchester United. We must improve going on to the next game. Very, very frustrating. Toothless forwards. I think it's a great goal from Bruno, but other than that, you look at Xerxes, didn't look confident. You look at Bruno, didn't really had that chance but couldn't convert it. Garnacho didn't look confident. Rashford was on it. He hit the ball. Should have done better. I think Højlund was our biggest forward and held the moment. He was receiving the ball back to goal, scoring, creating chances for us, getting in behind. He obviously won that penalty, which was fantastic. So very, very happy with that. That's been the match reaction. I think it's the same old United. Nothing has really changed and we must improve going forward. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for watching. Peace.